Yeah, yeah. Am I looking any better, Steve? Am I looking any better?
Hey.
Yeah, I look like the same old. My hair's up today.
Oh no, you have the wind balloon look.
Yeah, but it should be the sleep look.
Yeah.
I went to bed and I don't know what this is, but
Yeah.
it looked kind of like that picture though, doesn't it? Yeah. So it is sort of standing up. But good morning, everybody. Hello.
Good morning.
Hello, motherfuckers. What's going on? Hey, how was your date last night? Everybody, let's find out how Steve's date was.
It didn't happen.
Why? Did she cancel?
Yeah. I got a really, really bad headache, and I didn't want to be a grouch for the whole date. So we're going to do it tomorrow.
Oh, Jesus.
For sure.
So you got it? So who canceled it?
I did.
What?
I did.
What?
Well, I didn't want to be, bitching and grouching and all that.
What a huge pussy.
Well,
So you canceled the date? Oh my God.
Well, it happens sometimes,
I never canceled.
Oh, I bet you have.
I never canceled a date in my whole life. What a pussy. Oh.
I'm not a pussy. I just
said you had a headache. What a pussy. Oh, God.
I'm not a pussy.
My God. So you had a headache. Oh shit.
Oh my God. I knew I should have been sick today. I just knew it. I never should come on that damn show.
Why did you know you should have been sick?
Because I'm getting shit from you, and now I even get shit from a listener that I never thought I would get shit from. Holly. She says, "Suck it up, poopy pants."
Yeah, because she's like me. She's shocked to hear that a guy actually used that line. No guy uses. Come on, what kind of guy uses that line? Shit, that's a woman line.
Oh my God.
That's how women get out of date.
Men can't get headaches?
No, men don't cancel dates. Come on, only pussies cancel dates. Men don't cancel dates because of headaches. If you had a headache, take a fucking Tylenol. You'll be fine.
I did. It didn't go away. I took a nap and everything else. It still was there.
What time did you cancel a date?
I told her early. I didn't cancel it though. I said, she said, well, take a nap and see if it gets better. I took a nap and everything, and I woke up and I still like it. I was supposed to meet her at 5 o'clock, and I'm like, at 4, I'm like, man, my head still hurts, and I got the runs.
Oh, gee. Oh my God. Oh.
I did have the runs. I think I know where I got the runs from. So
where'd you get the runs from?
I got the runs from, I ate some old food. Had been in my refrigerator for a little while.
What did you eat those old?
Ate some old eggs.
Oh, for God.
They were past the expiration date. I thought they smelled a little bit off, but I thought, well, maybe it's just me. I haven't had eggs in a while. It's because the poops, they were gone. I don't have them no more.
Well, it was just Karen says, Ray, I thought you were going to do a Hanging with Ray show yesterday afternoon. I was, but I couldn't get a hold of Steve. I guess
nobody tried to get a hold of me.
I guess he was sleeping because he had a fucking headache, obviously. Unless he's lying. I
was sleeping.
What? You were sleeping yesterday?
Oh, believe me, I've got all this shit. I got, well, I just can't figure out how, if your headache was so bad, how you could be on Messenger for 2 hours after you said you were taking a nap.
Yeah.
I wasn't. My damn phone, I'm sorry, my phone stayed logged on. I wasn't. I laid there. I didn't lay it. I just kicked my feet back and the milk dud got up on my chest, and we took a nap.
No, I figured that Steve and I will try to do that show this afternoon, in between the shows, or tomorrow.
I'm free. I don't have a headache today.
Yesterday, I couldn't get hold of him, but it's obvious.
You didn't try to get a hold of me, motherfucker.
Oh, so you're saying you didn't take a headache? You didn't take a nap?
I didn't have any messages or anything that said, "Hey." I didn't get any. I didn't get any.
Really? So now you're saying?
No, I'm just saying I didn't get those. I didn't get those because I go back and check them.
So your head hurt?
It did, yeah.
Too much teeth. Thanks, Carlo. I use your line, Carlo. Your head hurts, Steve. Too much teeth. Morning, Holly. Morning, Vogue. Hello, motherfucker, Irene. Yeah. Oh, Holly says she could see my weight loss.
Oh, yeah. And your head looks smaller.
Steve can't because he's...
oh, bullshit. I've commented on it several times.
Yeah. Steve's wearing the same shirt as yesterday. Yeah, because he's a pussy and he canceled his date and he didn't get dressed or anything. He just decided to take the day off doing nothing. Lori says, well, thank you, Lori. Happy morning to you. Good morning. She seems very sweet. I'm sorry if anyone canceled their date on you because they had a fucking headache. Oh, that's lame. Sorry you had a headache, Steve. Ashley goes, hello. Well, hello, Ashley. Irene says, sorry, Steve canceled on you, Lori. Folks moving in saying, hello there. Hi, Lori. There's the suck it up, you poopy pants. Lori says the same thing I said. That's a girl line. Yes, it is. It's a girl line. To say, what? I can't go out because I got a headache. That's something the girls would say.
What's the guy thing? What's the guys aren't allowed to cancel dates?
No, I've never canceled a date in my life unless I had no intentions of going out.
I can't hear rain. It must be my headphones.
Your headphones are fine, you pussy.
Huh.
You can't hear me because you're a pussy. I've never canceled a date. The only time I canceled a date is when I didn't intend to go out with someone. That's when I cancel a date. Like if somehow I got roped into doing something, I'd be like, oh, fuck that. I'm not doing that shit. Bubba Panda says, Steve needs to just bring her Saturday night.
That's the plan. That's the plan.
Cindy says, Steve avoiding sex with headache talk before it even happens. Yeah, you're right, Cindy. He's afraid of sex. Lori, I hope you know you're never going to have sex with Steve. He's afraid of it. Yeah. Irene says he was busy sharing food with his rats.
You know what? We'll just stop on the rat thing. I've already had to go through that with Laura, too. She said, what's this about the rats you have in your house? I'm like, God damn it. I don't have rats. I have a cat.
I haven't seen the cat on cam. I don't know what you're talking about. We haven't seen this cat. Self-sabotaging Steve. Thank you, Cindy Lopian. She's very smart.
I'm not sabotaging myself.
One of our smartest listeners.
Yeah, she's pretty smart.
Karen goes, Steve was trying to get rid of the headache. I think he was just hiding. Bubba says he would have filled in. Thank you, Bubba. I'm glad to know that. Maybe I should have just invited Bubba. Waiting for Steve like a pussy. Carlos says I'm welcome for using his line, which I loved, by the way. Good morning, Amanda.
Good morning, Amanda.
Yeah.
No, there is no large rat in the background. It's my freaking shoes.
It looks like a rat. It looks like a rat's on top of that chair, Steve.
It's
hey, John. Good morning, brother. Amanda says, "Take your tampons, Steve. Maybe your tampon's giving you a headache." Caddy says, after the date, will she be moving into Steve's building?
No, she has her own. Oh,
Lori says she cannot live with rats. I don't blame her.
I,
Oh, a big fat one. Steve's not a girl. Leave him alone. He's a bitch. Irene says, we have definitely heard the rats. Yeah, we have heard rats.
God, fucking rat thing. Like, piss me off.
Hey, Steve, how was the date? Did she like your rats?
I don't have rats.
Aaron says, I was looking forward to hanging with Ray. Thanks, Steve. Yeah.
I didn't have nothing to do with Steve.
All I know is he was not available yesterday.
All I know is
I should have lined up Bubba just in case.
All I knew was I never got any kind of a.
Here he goes. You're gonna blame me, you piece of shit. I knew it. I should have known. You are such a piece of garbage. You really are.
What?
Try to make me. How dare you? Oh, here's the actual picture. Here's an actual picture from Steve's
What
house.
Picture?
I'm just showing.
Nobody's been in my house, so I don't know how he's been in my picture.
There's a picture. And what are these? What are these? You can see where they've been scratching. Here's where the rats have been scratching to get the rat. There's the rats underneath Steve's chair. There's a rat. this rat. This rat pulled a chunk of cheese out of your garbage can. That rat pulled a big chunk of cheese out of your garbage can. I mean, son of a bitch, Steve. What the hell, I mean,
look there, get down on the floor. Get those some bitches.
Look at these rats on his floor.
I don't have. I have one mouse.
Yeah, the rats. It's like rats to me. Fucking Steve, these giant rats. Lori, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. Very, very sorry. And that's from Christina. That picture is from Christina, who went over to clean Steve's house and saw that. God, look at all those rats. Oh, and there's the one that pulled the big chunk of cheese out of the. What is that? A comb? Right? What is that? Is that a comb or?
I don't know.
Are you combing the rats? What is that? And there's garbage. There's garbage all over. Oh my God! No wonder the rats. There's where he's feeding the rats. Oh my God! How dirty! What a dirty, dirty man. Oh my God!
No. I don't know where that picture came from, but that didn't come from my house.
Bubba Panda says one of the rats' name is Templeton. Yep.
No, one of them is named fucking Bubba.
So the rats are named Bubba?
One of them is.
This is horrible. So your rats you have. Let me see. So there's names for the rats. So this is Templeton. Is that Templeton or is that Bubba?
That's Bubba right underneath my butt. He likes to smell my farts.
There's Bubba the fat rat. And then there's what's that little rat's name?
Oh, that's George.
There's George.
Yeah.
And that's Squeegee.
Yeah.
George, Squeegee, Bubba, and Templeton. The crazy rats. They're the craziest rats. Yeah. Oh, well. I hope your date goes well. Hope it gets well. By the way, when does someone who smokes weed get a headache?
Maybe it's because I didn't smoke weed yesterday.
I've never heard of any pot smoker getting a headache.
Well, I can't think of any other excuse. I mean,
Yeah. Oh, she says, Lori says Steve was sick yesterday because he was stoned from Tuesday night.
oh,
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I was.
By the
She
way,
said I was stoned Tuesday. See, this is.
she knows you were stoned Tuesday night.
I mean, she watched both signals.
I'm just saying.
Great, great. So now I'm gonna have to totally
Well,
change.
if you look, uh,
What
Bubba,
the?
Bubba and Templeton were on top of Steve during the
What?
show. I must have
What,
missed that. I must have missed when they climbed upon you during the show.
what the
Oh,
hell?
son of a bitch. Look at those rats. They were climbing on him. Holy shit. Good Lord. How disturbing. Boy, what a fucking character he was. What a fucking character. So, what time did you cancel on Lori?
I gave her the final. Um, I'm sorry, I just don't feel good. Like at 4 o'clock, and then I got back. All I got back was the reply was okay. And I thought, oh shit, I blowed it. I blowed it now.
You did blow it.
No, she's
Across,
gonna get.
you came
I get a
across.
second chance.
You came across as a big pussy, is what it said.
Well, I haven't made a very good first impression, so
Yeah.
hopefully my meeting. What's up, Colin? I don't want Colin. Go to school. I didn't want to talk to you, motherfucker.
So, what can I ask? Last night, what happened in MLB League? Because I saw Colin. You were playing Colin, and Colin was saying he was saying Paredes bomb, and he was naming all these bombs that he was hitting. And then I saw you. You didn't lose to Colin, did you?
Yeah. 8-2.
He already beat you?
Yeah. I'm his first win. He was 0-11, and a son of a bitch. It was right after he played that Andrew, too. I don't know what that Andrew did, but Andrew did something. He talked to him. I don't know.
8-2. That's a trouncing in MLB 23, the show, man. Come on.
lost. I played 4 games yesterday, and I lost all 4.
You put off a date to play MLB with a 14-year-old, and he kicked your ass.
I didn't play it till late last night. I was already up or awake. I didn't play Collins like 9 o'clock.
And then I played him. I played Steve and beat him. And
you played him earlier.
Steve gets so mad. He gets so mad when you play him. Every time you hit a home run, every time I hit a home run, I always go there. I go Machado bomb, Bryce bomb, Machado bomb. Every time I hit a bomb,
because I see the son of a bitch. I don't need you advertising it to everybody else so you can hit bombs off them.
every time Steve stuck out, every time he struck out, I put K, Machado bomb, Bryce bomb, and Steve's like, "Fuck your bombs." He was so upset.
Then Colin starts doing it.
Yeah.
He is one. What the fuck, kid? Who taught you that shit? Every time he strikes me, I go, K.
Yeah, who do you think taught him? The master taught him.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. Sorry, Steve. Yeah. You canceled your date, but you felt good enough to play games. Yeah.
I didn't play any games during the time down.
Lori, I want to apologize. I would like to apologize to you on behalf of your pussy friend Steve, who I was gonna say a potential boyfriend, but he's not gonna be. He's too big a pussy to go on a date. He's not gonna become a boyfriend. Good Lord, what are you afraid of? What are you afraid of?
I'm not afraid of anything.
You better go on that date. You guys see Chester?
Yeah. Hey, Chester.
Dan says, what I want to know is why is a strike a K? K is
Oh.
the K is how you keep score.
Oh.
A strikeout is a K. That's how you keep a score. Well, a forwards K is a swinging strike. A backwards K is a non-string swinging.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's how you keep score.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, I did not know that.
You didn't know that?
No, I really didn't. And did you? I did. I think I did. Did you know it's not illegal to wear the batting helmet backwards?
Okay.
It's not.
Why? I don't know why you do that. You wouldn't be able to.
Well, because it's stupid. Well, I think it's because they were saying that the ear protection didn't come out until the late 70s.
Yeah.
And they always, I guess, I don't know. I don't understand. And it has something to do with some guys they made them with ear protectors on the right side, and other guys wanted them on the left side, so they would wear the helmet backwards.
Well, yeah, if you're a switch hitter, if you
yeah, so it would protect your ears. Yeah, Colin, you have a good day too.
Take care, buddy. Good win last night. Sure didn't take him long to get a win. Did not take him long. That's all I'll say.
I can't wait till he beats you now.
Not gonna beat me. It's gonna take him a little longer.
I mean,
it took forever for Goose to finally beat me, and for you to finally beat me.
Yeah, I did.
It took almost a year for you to beat me. So.
Yeah, I know.
And have you ever beat me a second time? You beat me that one time, but
I think I beat you a couple times.
I don't know.
Just a couple, but we probably played 50 or 60 times. I think I'm probably 2-49.
I haven't played Dan yet. I want to play Dan. And
Dan's pretty good.
Yeah, I know. Oh, well. I'm in a couple leagues, so I'm having good seasons in both leagues. I went on a losing streak when I was playing in bed.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Different size TV screen.
Yeah, I did. I didn't play as well in my bedroom as I did in the living room.
So. I noticed that, and I was waiting for that excuse.
Yeah, I TV
smaller.
No, I just didn't play as well. So I lost. I actually lost like from some games. So my record is now like 20-6, you know.
Yeah.
But oh well. Yeah. Very happy about it. I got the most wins in the league, so that's good. But I'll stop talking about MLB, so I don't want to. Some people don't like it, But at least Colin gets to go to school now and tell all his friends that he beat an old guy at MLB show. And the fat guy, and the old fat guy also pussed out on the date. What a loser. Yeah. Yeah. Bubba says, Steve, you don't beat the boss. Oh, plenty of people like to beat the boss. Corey's the one who beat me. Corey and Jason, fucking Jason beats me.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's something about the way he plays. Jason's beat me a few times. His pacing is so weird. He's beaten me before, Yeah. Yeah, so he's beaten. Jason's beaten me and fucking Corey. Thank God that Corey's gone. Because he would have those games where he'd beat me. But I'll tell you, back when we played veteran hitting,
yeah,
he was a San Diego. He would fucking hit like 7 home runs against me. Now he's quit. He doesn't hit anything against me. But yeah, he good old Corey. Yeah. Good riddance is what I say. I don't need another loss. Dan says, FYI, Dan will never beat the boss. Thank you, Dan. I like the way his mind works. So I put on the show today. The show says today is Morning Disaster from 4/13 of 23.
Oh. 413 and 23.
Yeah, but I said today is Thursday the 13th, which means Steve could turn into a fat pothead. That's how this show is labeled today on Facebook. So 413 means your friends could turn into a fat pothead. So I'm letting you know, people. I'm letting you know that that's a serious concern. So keep your eyes on everybody. Keep your eyes open. All right. That's the date today, Steve. It's 4/13
Right.
of 20. Do you get it? Yeah. So I said it's Thursday the 13th, which means Steve could turn into a fat pothead. So that's you know.
I thought it was.
Well, that's the videos. Is named. It's a joke, you dumbass. What's wrong with you?
Oh,
God damn.
oh.
Well, you are something else. You really are.
What? 420 is my mom's birthday.
I know that.
She's gonna be 80.
I bet she's wishing that. She's probably wishing this is the last one. She's probably going, "Oh, baby Jesus, take me now, take me now." God damn. I'm sure she says, just, you know. She probably says, "I'm just so sick of being embarrassed for my child. Take me now."
No.
Your poor mom. Oh. Yeah. Oh, well. Good old Steve. So, dude, I lost. Last night I made a bet in the basketball game between the Bulls and Raptors.
Uh-huh.
It was worth $200 and some odd dollars, right?
Ooh.
And I put all of them out there, and I put players to get, 22 points. And I had another player to get 25 points for the Bulls. And they, DeMar DeRozan was going to get 22. He got 22. The other player got 37, but I had him to get 35.
Ooh.
Or 25. I had their center Vucevic getting 15, right? Okay. And he scored 14. He scored 14, so I lost by half a point because I had him getting over 14.5. And then I had all the Raptors players they hit everything, and I missed it. I missed it by 1 fucking point.
Oh.
And that son of a bitch missed a free throw. He missed a free throw.
Oh, fucking. Oh, he be carrying a brick around all day today.
Fucking goddamn. Yeah. So I lost $200 and some odd dollars. Holy shit.
Oh.
That one crushed me last night.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah. But oh well.
Huh? What's happening?
Ray saying I lost could mean one of three things: weight, gambling, or MLB The Show. All of which I care nothing about. Well, who gives a fuck what you care about, Brett?
Yeah, exactly.
When I say I lost, I'm talking about something I care about. Dan says, I'm not addicted to gambling. I can stop anytime. I bet you $20 I can. I won some gambling last night, too. I put a big bet on Bulls, DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine to each get over 20 points scoring. I put a big bet on that, right? Hold on, I'm gonna look up my. And then I made a bet. I won again. By the way, I have put money on the Tampa Bay Rays. I put my there. By the way, here's the one that lost. Look at this, Steve. I don't know if you guys can see it.
Oh shit! And you had all those?
See the red one? The red one's a
Yeah.
loss. All those fucking greens. And look how lost by half a point, you motherfucker. Yeah, that one really hurt. But I put a bet on Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan to each score 20 plus points. All right. I put a big money bet on that one. And then I have bet the Tampa Bay Rays for the last 7 games. And they've won every game. And they won again last night.
Oh.
Yeah, so
and they won an MLB too.
That's what I mean. I've been the Tampa Bay Rays have won. I think they've won like 12 games in a row or something.
Yeah.
I've made money on the last 7 of them. So those are nice wins. You know what I mean?
Oh, definitely.
Good to get that, but I lost a big one. Shit. Just because it wouldn't have lost me a bunch of money, but
right.
Losing 200 some odd bets sucks. $200 some odd dollars in bets sucks. So, by the way, I feel like I feel like my pants are pulled up too high. Because my stomach is getting thinner now. So
right.
I'm used to pull my pants up to my waist.
Mm-hmm.
But now my waist it's unclear. My fat is like my front fat. I wish if I only had a whiteboard.
Yeah, we gotta get you a little pen.
Yeah, if I had my pen's under the desk. So here's my whiteboard. This is Steve. And this is Fire Dwarf Dan. If only I could explain on Steve, I guess. Look at Steve's fat, okay? See his fat? Okay. Now, imagine he started losing fat. Imagine he started losing fat across here, right? And then the front of his stomach drooped down more because he's losing fat underneath his moobs.
Uh-huh.
It would cause the bottom of his stomach to drop down even more.
Yeah.
So that's what's happening with me. The bottom of my stomach is drooping down more. And so I tried to pull my pants up when I sit down, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My pants go over my stomach.
Right.
And it's very uncomfortable. You know what I mean? It's sitting.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Because it's up here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know how. Sometimes, yeah. Yeah, I usually wear mine up.
I don't like to wear my clothes over the fat.
I
put my pants under my stomach fat.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't like that. My pants fall down if I do that.
Well, mine don't. So I'm just saying that, I'm more comfortable with my pants under my fat than on top of it.
Some people are.
Yeah, and then they accidentally got. Well, it looks ridiculous. I think it looks ridiculous when you put your fat under you put your pants over your fat, because people look at you and they go, "No, that's not waist, that's fat." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They look at you and they go, "What the fuck?" I mean, look at my picture. My picture of Steve. He's wearing his underwear under his. See, his fat is on top.
Yeah.
It's on top of his underwear. So imagine if his underwear would come across here. How ridiculous!
Exactly. Yeah, I cover my belly button.
Yeah, it looks ridiculous. Looks ridiculous. Not very manly. So I don't cover my fat with my you know. Yeah, I'm not putting my pants over my belly. And it was an accident, so I was uncomfortable with it. So I'm just saying, when you're fat, you don't put your pants up over your belly because it just looks like you're just giving up. You know what I mean?
Well, I think so, but
You don't
I
want
guess
people looking at you and saying, "That's not his waist, that's his stomach." You look ridiculous when you do that.
I must look ridiculous because that's how I wear my pants.
Stand up right now. Let me see.
Oh, I can tell you, I have my waist over the top of a good 3 inches above my belly button.
Let me stand up. Let's see. Look how long it takes him to stand up. Oh my God. Oh, look at that hunchback.
See?
Oh, look, your pants are way too high. No,
No.
no, that's over your stomach. Lift your shirt. Let us see your pants.
Oh, and then it fell down in the back.
Oh my God.
You like that? Oh, that's bad.
Where were your pants at?
My pants right now.
Oh,
Or where I would normally wear them, which is right.
oh, that's too high up, Steve.
Oh no. If I wear them any lower, then they are too much fall off my butt.
No, you wear your pants. I'm trying to maneuver so you don't run into the chest. You should wear your pants, like here's your shirt, and your shirt goes over your stomach.
Right, my shirt's over my stomach.
And then your pants sit under your shirt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the way to do it. Yeah. When you can't have your pants up over your fat line, because people, when you walk around, people are going, "Oh my God, that's stomach. That's not waist." Yeah. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, I know what you're saying.
You got your pants up too high. I know your guts. I know the gut's gonna hang out. That's why you got to wear a shirt that's long enough to cover it.
Yeah, yeah.
And by the way, Jesus, your stomach has more scars than mine. And fuck.
Well, those are.
I mean,
that's a fresh one right there.
That's the rats trying to eat your stomach, or what's causing that? What were all those marks on your stomach? Son of a bitch.
A lot of them are from the cat.
I've had surgery, so see where my stomach. There's the surgical scar.
Yeah.
There's the surgical scar. So, Jesus.
Yeah. Well, the one is the one you probably saw. That's a fresh one. As a burn, I burned myself with some candle wax.
And it was candle wax that you burned yourself with?
Yeah.
It wasn't.
And it's still healing.
Wasn't your weed wax?
No, and it's still healing because I picked the scab off of it yesterday, and then last night Milk Dud would lay on it. I'm like, stop it.
Candle wax, my ass. There wasn't no candle wax. I know it was it the wax that Bubba ended up smoking? Was it wax that Bubba ended up taking care of before he passed out? He invites poor Bubba over to his home and says, "Here, Bubba, smoke this." Bubba smokes it, then goes,
I think I'm going to die.
Smoking weed wax, and it knocked him out. I think Steve laced that weed wax with something. Unbelievable.
No, I don't wax myself. Although I have Christina waxed my chest and busted me in the lip one time.
Oh, I do remember that. Yeah, when we had her wax your chest. We used to have girls come in and wax Belin's back in the day. Son of a bitch. What great days. Lori says, "Oh my God, Steve's waxing himself. He may be too weird for me." No, it wasn't. No, that wasn't what the wax. That's not what happened. It was his weed wax that he and Bubba smoked that weed wax, which is, I'm not even sure how they make weed wax, but they smoke it.
They squeeze it.
It makes you very, very high weed wax, and Bubba and Steve will smoke it. So, yeah. Irene says, Lori, how threatened are you by Christina?
She's not threatened by Christina. Why?
I saw Cindy Lopian was in the room. Is Christina coming by and doing your house today, Cindy Lopian? Yeah. Yeah, Lori doesn't know Christina because Christina has been too good to come into the chat room.
Well, I got a message from her. She said to remind everyone of the meet and greet this Saturday to celebrate Dan's birthday.
She should be on the show, too.
She said she'll be on tomorrow.
Well, tomorrow is a subscription show.
I'm just telling you. I'm just relaying what she said to me. And I'm going to remind everyone it's Dan's birthday, so we're celebrating Dan's birthday. It's at that place on MacArthur. Hibachi food, Chinese place.
I love Dan, but I will not be going there. Oh, Cindy said she's coming by today. Okay, good.
Yeah, she's supposed to be coming by my house too today.
Well, thank God that she's good enough to go clean houses, but I know she's.
Well, I told her, I said it.
Not well enough to go hang with us. So
I said, if you got COVID, you just stay home.
Does she have COVID? You think?
No, she said she just allergies is what she told me.
That sounds like bullshit. Dan says it's a sinus infection, and
I don't think Dan would know because
he
Dan
probably knows.
He's a medical professional.
Yeah, I think he knows. You know she's not listening. He's probably giving her orders, and you know she's not listening.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? He knows. Dan knows. He's probably telling her, well, you need to do this and this and this to heal. And she's like, you know, Christina's probably like, blah, blah, blah. She's still smoking cigarettes.
Oh, yeah. Still smoking those damn cigarettes.
God damn it, Dan. You keep that goddamn door open when I'm smoking my cigarettes.
Cigarette?
God damn it, Dan, you son of a bitch. I'm smoking my cigarettes. Yeah. And then she's probably stomping around the house, and Dan's going, oh, fuck, how did I move it? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. And that's why Dan has fire meetings.
Yeah. He goes, oh, I got a fire meeting. Yeah.
Ooh, the alarm went off.
Oh, I got another fire. Mom, I got a fire. I got to go cover. She goes, God damn it. Fucking Dan. Dan says he thinks it's something sinus related because she's being very snotty.
Oh, sinus related. She's being very snotty.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty intelligent.
Yeah. So we'll see. Cindy, keep your eyes on that Christina today.
Oh, yeah.
Keep your eyes on it. Tell me if you think that what it is. Oh, well. Yeah. Don't worry. We know what it is. We know what it is. We know what's going on. By the way, our show is brought to you by our friends. Our show is brought to you by our good friends at Recontex. Call 217-670-1132 to get yourself by Recontex over at 8th and Black Street, right at the corner at 8th and Black, or just go down 9th Street and turn at 9th and Black, and you're right there. They have the whole street from 8th to 9th and Black is all Recontex. Just turn in there and get yourself an estimate for a car detail or a coating or anything. He can take care of you just like that. And Just Beds. If you need a good bed, you got to swing by Just Beds. That's Just Beds on 3120 Montvale Drive is Just Beds. How about buying a good 8 hours of sleep at night? I'm telling you, there's nothing like a bed from Just Beds. In fact, I hope all our listeners will at least go by and try a bed at Just Beds. Whenever you're looking for a bed, just go on in and just go. They'll let you lay in beds. Just go in. They'll let you lay down in beds, and then, you can choose one. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I don't know when Steve's going to get his bed, but I hope sometime. Because what are you going to do? What are you going to do when you get a girlfriend that wants to come over to the house and have sex with you?
Oh, well, girl, let's get it on. Let's crap bed.
I know, but are you then you're gonna sleep in the? What are you gonna go both sleep in the fucking recliner?
No, I'll sleep in the bed. I think. I
You
don't
gotta
know.
get a good bed.
I know. I know.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah. Amanda says she's gonna go take a nap. Jesus, who takes a nap at 9 o'clock in the morning? Damn. I've got to go. I've got to go take a nap. You guys don't need me to listen. I'm gonna go take a nap. Son of a bitch. What time do you get up at 3? Son of a bitch. Who naps at 9? Poor Amanda. Goddamn. Irene says that's her normal nap time. Oh, Jesus.
She must get up early in the morning.
I know Jason said he wakes up early, but yeah.
Oh yeah, noon. I usually fall asleep around noon.
Yeah, that's when you take your nap, right?
Yeah, that's when usually not. And this weather has just been so phenomenal.
Yeah.
Open the window up and they mowed the grass yesterday. And,
I got to get my grass. Goose has got to come over and mow my fucking grass. Everybody, when you see Goose, remind him he's got to mow raised grass.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of bull. My yard looks like the hillbilly yard. Oh my God. Everybody else has mowed their grass except my yard.
Oh, I bet that looks terrible. Yeah.
Oh, my yard looks like the fucking hillbillies live here. God damn it. I should hire Steve's lawn care, but I don't want to look like him. You know.
Yeah, we come over and do it.
I don't want people thinking there's meth heads that are here or anything.
Is the gate big enough to get your riding mower in the backyard?
Yeah, it's in the backyard right now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I don't know if you had a big gate or a little gate.
Yeah, I got a nice ride, and I got a nice fucking riding mower. But we used to use it at our bigger houses.
Right. Yeah.
Then we moved to that house with the small lawn over in Leland Grove. And it literally, Goose would mow the lawn and it would take like 6 minutes. And this lawn isn't much bigger except there's a whole backyard. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
So he'll do the backyard side of the lawn, side of the house, and the front of the house. He knocks it out in about 10 minutes.
Oh, hell.
Yeah. Yeah. Unbelievable. But I should just have Steve ride the riding mower. It's a nice riding mower, Steve.
I probably could.
I bet you could probably do it in 6 minutes. I'll have to time it. And then I'll show it to Goose and say, this is how the yard's supposed to look.
Exactly. I'll stripe that baby. It looks like a golf course.
And then Goose will never fucking he'll never delay again. He'll just get it done. Yeah. Irene says Steve will get it done in 6.9 minutes. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be awesome. That would be cool. Yeah. I'm just saying. Sydney wants to know when is Steve getting his couch? When are you getting a couch?
I'm planning on getting it this weekend.
Sounds like
this weekend.
I
have my help lined up, and then the weather's fucking gonna get shitty.
Brady's
yeah, Brady and Bree gonna help me get it. You know, I know he could lift it himself probably. He's just lifting me damn near himself at the parade. But yeah, we plan on getting it. And as Holly mentioned earlier, that I need any decor for tables or anything. No, I could use some pictures on the wall. I don't have any pictures on the wall. I'm getting ready to.
You have a big morning disaster banner on your wall.
Well, I know, but when I get my couch, I'm going to do a major rearrange because my studio is going to go to the other side of the room next to the entertainment center, and the banner is going to come back over here, and there's going to be a shelf that have all my morning disaster memorabilia on it,
Yeah.
like my turd that Christina first sent me in the hospital, um,
Yes.
and my media pass from this year's state fair,
Uh-huh.
and all the Ray Lytle CDs that I acquired.
Ones that you stole. Okay.
I didn't steal them. I was told I could have them.
My daughter has put her desk in my studio. Here's my new. Check it out. I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you see the desk? Hold on. My daughter's desk. See?
Oh,
No, wait a minute. That's it. It's there.
oh yeah, oh yeah. I got one of those things like Christina's got. You got there. And of course, I told Christina to make me another one, so I have one for this year. I know we didn't do the whole article thing, but still, I wanted something that said commemorated it.
Commemorates what?
Winning of the Illinois Times best seller.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You know, we've won it 2 years in a row.
Yeah, I still got my leather couch. Yeah, it's right there. But here's the deal: is like a bunch of stuff that was in that corner, including all my soundproofing.
Oh yeah.
All
Oh
that
yeah.
soundproofing stuff is now put over here. So
Yeah, I think I need to get some of that stuff put on the wall.
yeah, so
I noticed that.
well, I just made a mess. Oops. More stuff for Goose to clean up. Yeah. Yeah, so the couch is still there, guys. But you just can't see it because it's got all those and then my guitar is up.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They had to clear room to make room for my daughter's desk. So, but I need a Goose has got to get out there and find me the next box of cassettes.
Oh, it's time for more cassettes already.
Oh yeah, I've already dubbed. I've just finished all the 1998s.
Oh wow, that's it.
I've got one more line of them. I've got one more line of 98s, and I'm completely done.
Ah, damn.
It takes a long time, man.
Ah,
It takes a long time, but I'm getting them done. So
yeah.
you know, it's about 2 hours each show.
Oh shit! Ah, damn.
Each individual show takes 2 hours to do. So you know, I'm getting them done. I'm getting them done.
Yeah.
And you guys will notice with some of the replays that we're doing on the Patreon.
Yeah.
Like we've been doing old shows every day this week. We've done an old show. We've done classics, you know, from you name it.
Right.
And I've had them every single day. They come out. Like, let me see. Yesterday was Lytle and Lamb from April 12th of 1992. 2 days ago was a Morning Disaster from April 11th of 97. You know, there's a classic podcast that's coming out every day. So, you know, I think that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely.
So, and then today will be, today is going to be from 4/13 of, I think it's 2001 or something. So that's the one that's coming out today. Plus you got the Daily Disaster. Yesterday's was great. Yesterday was Jim and the Coffee Filters.
I didn't watch. I haven't listened to that one yet.
Oh my God, that one is great. When we were working at QLZ, they accused somebody in the building ripped off all of the coffee filters. All right? This is a true story. When we were working at QLZ, somebody in the building ripped off this insane amount of coffee filters. It was like 100 filters or something. Somebody ripped them off. And they accused Jim the photographer.
Oh.
By the way, I still don't know why they accused him.
Yeah.
But they seriously accused him. And he was you know, he was in a bunch of trouble for it. They were like,
Right. Yeah.
they accused him, and there was a big thing, and everybody was like, da, 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 you know, Jim's like, what the fuck why would I rip off 300 filters or whatever the hell the amount was? And they still busted him, but that was the bit that was heard on yesterday. Yeah. So, but it was a professional. They had a professional coffee machine there.
Right.
I don't know what kind of machine it was, but I mean, I didn't smoke coffee. I didn't drink coffee. In fact, I don't drink coffee now, but I didn't drink it then either. Like, I didn't drink coffee back when I was doing the morning disaster. I only drank coffee when I moved to talk radio because I couldn't even stay awake.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then I stopped drinking it. I stopped drinking it over a year ago or 2 years ago. I stopped drinking it. And I haven't had a coffee since. So, you know. But yeah, Tony says I assumed he drank a lot of coffee because of how antsy he was. No, I think he liked coffee. He would just drink. I don't remember him putting anything in it.
Ugh.
Or if he did, maybe he put in some creamer and a little. I don't know, but I just remember he always had coffee, but he didn't have the machine. Like the station had this professional machine. Jimmy didn't have a machine like that at home, so I was like, I remember I had to go to Glenn, who was in charge at the time, and I said, you know, Jimmy didn't fucking. And I remember going to him and saying, Jimmy didn't rip off those filters. And I said, he doesn't have a machine like that at home. He didn't.
Right.
I mean, why would he rip off filters for a machine that wouldn't even? All he had was like a fucking Mr. Coffee or whatever.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? He wouldn't. Why would he? But he got in a lot of trouble.
Oh shit.
He got in a lot of trouble for they accused him of it. But he didn't do it. Poor Jimmy. But that's the morning disaster. That was your daily disaster yesterday. Today's is. I think today is when Jim demands to meet the mayor.
Oh yeah.
I think that's what's coming today. So that'll come out like 10 a.m. this morning, sometime around there. So there you go. If even at tier 1, if you're a tier 1 through 5, you'll get daily disaster at 10 o'clock this morning. So and those are great. I love doing the daily disasters. They are fucking crazy.
You know, I saw something funny last night. I belonged to one of those Facebook groups that like monitor the scanners and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The police. And somebody had posted late last night that somebody dropped off an intoxicated person in Riverton in front of the QLZ studios. And I was reading all the comments, and somebody says, sounds like an old morning disaster bit.
Oh, that's great. No,
somebody just dropped some drunk off in the yard, I guess, right there. But somebody called the police.
Here's the thing: there's nobody there.
Yeah.
You know, back when we did the morning disaster, there were people in the WQLZ studio 24 hours a day. We were always live.
Right.
Now there's nobody live because they're just. Yeah, I think they're funneling in music from Wisconsin or something. I don't know how they're doing it, but they don't have, they don't have what we used to have. We used to
right.
We used to have a morning show that had like 10 people on it.
Right.
Then we had Then we had midday shows, an afternoon show, and live night show, and an overnight show. So there was always somebody on air. Now, if you swing by past 4 o'clock in the afternoon, there's nobody there. You know. They don't have anybody working there in the day or in the night. So a person would just be bored.
Right.
Oh well. Tyler says, "Can you put up the fact or fiction segment when Jimmy got knocked out by the guy in the wheelchair?" Yeah, we did that on Disaster Radio, which was yeah. That was when we did we did disasterradio.net, and when we were doing IP radio. I'll try to find that old bit. That's a great bit. We would do these things called Jim the Photographer Fact or Fiction,
Uh-huh.
where we would go back. We would go back in time and find a bit that find a story of something that happened to Jim, and then Jim would say, one time I was this and this and this. One time I was this, and another time I was, and you'd have to guess which one was real. All right, 'cause two of them would be total bullshit, and people would have to guess which one it was. When that guy in the wheelchair sucker punched Jimmy, holy shit. That was because he knocked him out.
Really?
There was a guy in a wheelchair, all right. They were at the Dirty Bird. Dirty Bird was Rockin' Robbins,
Yeah.
which was way up on North Dirksen Parkway. All right. And so you would go out, you would Tony says he was under Joe Palooka back in the Disaster Radio days. Oh, good time. Yeah, Caddy was in here earlier, Tony. Yeah, he would go in there rocking Robins, all right? And they would be like fucking stars. Because I refused to go into that place, you know what I mean? But Shaner, Jim, Sean, Bodine, those guys would always, that would be their last bar on like a Saturday night. Because they'd all go there and then they'd pick somebody out and go get laid. See, I was married, so I didn't have to go do that. But they would go in there and the dirtiest fucking people would be. The dirtiest fucking people would be in there. Right? I'm not joking either. Right? And Last Chance Saloon, you'd go to like whatever bar, you'd start the night out at one of the downtown bars, and then you'd pick up and go to a Chantilly Lace. What a dirty place, Chantilly Lace. It's a dirty place. You go to Chantilly Lace, and then you leave Chantilly Lace, and the Dirty Bird was open until like 3 or 4 in the morning. It was up on Thursday. So then you'd leave and you'd go to the Dirty Bird because it was open late. And when you'd go in, there'd be like the dirtiest, homeliest people.
My kind of bar.
Yeah, but I mean, Shaner, Jim, Bodine, these guys, they would go in there and they could always pick up a woman. You could always pick somebody up. You'd pick them up at like, 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. There'd always be some girl that go home with you. So they go out there and they start hitting up. As soon as they walk in, the person behind the guy DJing would say, "Hey, it's the Morning Disaster is here." Yeah. And people would be like, "What? Morning Disaster?" They would say, "Yeah, it's." Let's see, where's my okay. Hey, everybody, Jim the Photographer's here. And, and then everybody would go, oh, they'd look at Jimmy and they start talking to him. And that's when he'd line up which woman he wanted. You know what I mean? And so he starts talking to this woman, right? And he sees this woman, he starts hitting on her. And he starts going, hey, well, why don't we go back to your place? And she goes, well, I'm here with my husband. He goes, is he cool? Is your husband cool? And the woman's like, well, he's in a wheelchair. Jimmy's like, what? She goes, he's in a wheelchair. Jimmy goes, well, fuck, I'll go home with you. He can't fuck you. You know what I mean? So he says something disturbing and then says, well, bring me home to your house and I'll fuck you in front of him or whatever the hell. So then the girl says no. So he starts partying, right? And some guy rolls up to him. And the guy starts tugging on his shirt. And Jimmy looks at him and goes, oh, it's a fan. And so the guy goes like this to Jimmy, and so Jimmy leans down because he's thinking this guy in a wheelchair wants an autograph. You know what I mean? And the guy, let's see, 'cause I'm trying to remember what Bodine told me. The guy pulled something out. He pulled something out, and he holds it up and so Jimmy thinks the guy wants him to autograph something. So Jimmy leans down. He goes, "Hey, what's up, little buddy?" And the guy was taller than Jim, but he was in a wheelchair. And so Jimmy, was being real nice. And then Jimmy turns to Shaner and says, "Hey, you got a Sharpie?" Okay. And so his head's turned. And when he's got his head turned, the guy in the wheelchair goes, bam, and punches him and knocks him out. He hit him. I mean, as Jimmy's head was turned, he hit him. And so his neck goes, and Jimmy, and then immediately goes down. And then, like Bodine grabs the guy in the wheelchair to kind of push him away from Jimmy. And,
right, yeah.
And then Shaner's laughing, but they cover Jimmy. And as he's laying there on the ground, he's like, he was passed out. And then people finally slapping him on the face till he wakes up, and then he's like, "Well, what happened? He didn't even know what happened." But that's why he got punched, because that was the guy whose wife Jimmy was hitting.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and it knocked him out. And so it was it was a funniest story, because Jimmy thought the guy just wanted an autograph. So he was leaning down to give him the autograph, and then he gets clocked and knocks him out. So but we tell the whole story on the air, and that was the factor fiction was that he really was knocked out by a guy in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
So it was pretty funny. Yeah, but the guy pulled something out. But he pulled something out like Bodine said it looked like a best of CD. Like the guy went, "Hey," and he pulled out a best of CD or something to where Jimmy, or it looked like it, and Jimmy thought he had to sign it. So Jimmy was looking for a pen to go down and sign it. But what it was it was something in his hands. It was something the guy put in his hands, because when he clocked Jimmy, he had the thing in his hand.
Right, yeah.
And fucking knocked him out. So, yeah, I mean, he was sucker punched and knocked out immediately. Like, he went down for the count. So I just, that's what really happened to him. So poor Jimmy. I mean, Steve, imagine you went around hitting on wives of guys in wheelchairs.
That'd be bad.
And some bitch want to kick your ass.
We'd be scrapping down. I'd be beating his ass with my walkers.
No, you'd be a one punch guy. You'd be like Jimmy, one punch and you're out.
Yeah, because once I fell down, I wouldn't be able to get back up. So,
but that was weird with Jimmy. That happened all the time, though. Guys would go up to Jimmy. I'm not joking. I'm being 100% true. This is true. This is what would happen. Okay. Jimmy would go out to places, okay, with with my band, and guys would come up to him and they'd start talking to him, and then the guy would say, "Hey, Jimmy, you want to have sex with my wife?" Okay. And Jimmy'd be like, "What?" And he'd go, "Hey, here's my wife. Yeah. Would you would let me watch you fuck her?" I know this sounds crazy, you guys, but I'm telling you, this happened all the time. And so Jimmy'd be like, "What?" And the guy said, "Yeah, go ahead." And, so we were playing this gig in Jacksonville one night. And this guy walks up, and his wife is gorgeous. I mean, she was gorgeous. I mean, great body, She was blonde and she just looked so proper and pure. And you know what I mean? She was dressed really nice. And then the guy comes over and talks to Jimmy. And then Jimmy goes outside. And this is right when the band takes a break. Okay. So as we take a break, Jimmy goes outside with this guy and girl, and he goes into the dumpster. They had a dumpster. They had a dumpster that was in their back parking lot, and it had a fence, a privacy fence all the way around it. And so Jimmy goes in the privacy fence with this couple, and the guy sits down on something, and then Jimmy starts banging his wife. This is again, she's got her hands up against the she's got her hands against the garbage dumpster, and Jimmy's behind her pounding, right? And then the guy tells her, "Oh, you can blow him now. You can go." So then the girl gets on her knees next to the dumpster and starts servicing him. It's you guys, it's the craziest story. So meanwhile, this is going on, and some of the guys, Ethiopian goes, "Oh, how romantic!" No, I'm telling you, this is a true story. This is a true story. So some of the guys, Spanky and some of the guys from the band go outside, and they're like, "What the fuck's going on?" And they walk inside of it, and they go, "Oh my God!" They see it, and they go, "Oh!" And they're like, "Oh, dude, we don't want to watch this," and they leave. But then Spanky leaves the fucking fence open, and so all these people that are at the gig, they walk into the fence. They walk into the fence, and they're watching Jim, the photographer, do this woman, and the guy. Now the husband's getting into it because there's all these people watching it. I mean, I'm telling you, it's the craziest. It is the crazy. This was going on during the whole break because I'm noticing. I'm like, where did
everybody go?
Yeah, because we're on a break and all the people left the bar, and it's like, no, they're all out by the dumpster. It's like, what they doing out by the dumpster? Literally, like, 100 people got in the dumpster to watch. I don't think that woman had any crotch rot. I don't think that was not a problem. I mean, but it was literally next to a dumpster that was surrounded by this fence. And so all these people all line up and they're all squeezed against the dumpster trying to watch this. They're all watching Jim, and the people are chanting as it's going on. And they're going, blah, blah, Jim, blah, blah, Jim. And they're going, Jimmy, Jimmy, as Jimmy's nailing her. And he's looking at everybody going, yeah. And the husband's making the girl do all these fucking horrible thing. And the poor girl she still looked she was very good looking. And I never saw her having sex, but I saw the girl before it happened when she walked up to us because she had us sign her boobs or she was really good looking. And then Jimmy was outside doing her. And so he's doing all these positions and stuff. And then finally he finished. And everybody was like applauding and everybody was cheering. Everybody was cheering. We heard them. We're inside, and all of a sudden we hear the yeah. And everybody's applauding. We're like, what the fuck? And Spanky goes, "It's time to start playing again." And I'm like, all right. So, I mean, it was insane. So my band, we got up and put on our instruments, and we started. And then we were starting the next set. As we were starting the next set, there's 100 people walking back in the door. It was crazy. And then Jimmy walks in. Jimmy walks in last going, ah. And it was It's just one of the craziest nights I ever remember. And this was in Jacksonville. And I can't remember the name of the bar, but I remember that it was right on the main drag. So what's the main drag there? Morton Street or whatever?
Yeah, more.
So it was on Morton Street, and it was, you turn on Morton and you go by that park, and then you just keep going, and it was out there near. It was more the direction of Illinois College, but it was on Morton, way down there was the bar, and they had a fence around their dumpster. And Spanky's the one who fucking opened up the fence where everybody got in there. But it was crazy. I mean, it was fucking nuts. And that was Jim the photographer getting laid.
Damn.
Yeah.
Lucky bastard.
That was Jim the photographer getting laid while the Pickles were playing a gig. It was nuts. I can't remember the name of the bar, but it was a really good time. Or at least for that guy. I mean, I don't know how much the girl liked it, but in fact, the husband started playing with himself or something.
Oh,
yeah.
Lord. Oh, Lord.
While he was watching Jimmy nail his wife with all these people, he was playing with himself. It was very bizarre. It was I was being told after the gig, they were like, "You're not going to believe it." I was like, "What the hell?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm just being grossed out." And I go, "What is wrong with you, Jimmy?" And he goes, "Hey, it was great." And I'm like, "God, it was like the hottest time I ever had." And I'm like, I was so bothered by it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it was crazy. But it happened during a Pickles gig. Or during a Pickles break. And then when we started playing again, they all came inside.
At least they came back. At least they didn't leave.
They had to pay. I think that the fee to get in was like $8 or $10.
Hey, the band's off break. Let's go back in.
Yeah, well, they only knew because one person walked out there when Spanky walked out with my bass player and guitarist. They just want to know what was going on, so they walked out there and saw it, and they left. But people had followed them out there, and those are the people that first got in. And then somebody went inside the bar and said, "Oh, fuck, Jim the photographer's having sex out there." And all those people ran outside to go see it. So it was crazy. But it was the husband of the wife was the one who was getting all turned. He was look, there are guys out there that like to watch their wives having sex with other people.
Right.
But whatever, I don't know what they're, voyeurs or whatever. So that was the guy. They were swingers and stuff, and he just wanted Jim to nail his wife so he could watch, and it was nuts. There was also 100 other people that were watching.
Yeah.
It was crazy, and they were applauding when Jim finally finished and slapping him high fives and
good job, buddy.
Yeah, it was. And I never got the story of where he finished or what happened, or you know what I mean.
Sounds like you got just about everything.
Tony says, "How is Big D?" I wish Big D was in the chat room because I don't remember if Big D was there. If he was there, trust me, he was. If Big D was there, trust me, he was out in the fucking dump. I can tell you that. I can tell you that with 100% certainty. If Big D was there, he was in the dumpster watching. I don't remember. If he was. He was at most of those gigs, but he was definitely watching. Yeah, it was no. Tyler wants to know if it's Barney's Pub doesn't sound right. No, but this would have been 2002 or 2003, somewhere like that. Had to be 2002. But I can't remember the name of it. And it was a couple names. It was like, it was more than one name. It was
right.
Something Alley or something whatever. I can't remember the name of it, but that's where it happened, was in Jacksonville. And they were charging $10 a head
Oh,
for people to get in. So the bar, and they were, because we were getting paid, we probably made $1,200 that night. So
wow.
yeah, that was average.
20 years ago?
That was our average fee when we played. Yeah, the Pickles, we drew a big crowd, man. When we'd go to a bar, it was fucking, bars would be packed. So just to pay us, they had to get, they had to get over 100 people at $10 a head, or they had to make and then they make a shitload of money off the alcohol.
Oh, well, yeah.
So later, Tony. So yeah, that's what happened. So I don't know what the name of it was, but it was there in Jacksonville, and it was on the main drag. I was on Morton, and I think it was down past Bonanza, and it was like, where it was on the side of town where Illinois College was. So I don't know if that's north or south or east or west or whatever, but that's the side of town it was on. And Jimmy actually got laid, a beautiful girl, while her husband watched. Yeah, it's a good time. So, yeah. So that's the kind of stuff that happened. I forgot how I get on to telling that story, but yeah, but that's a real story with Jim. And I just remember the guy, because the husband seemed kind of creepy to me. I mean, sure, he's a nice guy, but he did seem a little creepy.
Right.
Like, I want to watch Jim have sex with my wife. That was his goal, was to watch Jim. And then he was the one who was calling out the positions. And that was according to Spanky. Spanky went out there and watched them. He goes, the guy's calling out positions. He goes, yeah, he was the one telling them how to do it. So that's not my relationship. If I ever tried something like that, my wife would be like, all right, I'm out of here. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I would be, but that was their relationship, I guess. So, yeah. But we got that easily. When the Itchy Pickles would play like, a New Year's Eve or something, or a holiday, people would say, how much does it cost? And we would tell them, no, it's going to be at least $3,000, or we're not showing up. I mean, we would get big money. We would get big money for certain gigs. And then if we would play Clinton, and we played Clinton, I think Clinton was $1,750 or something. And then we played Bloomington. We made like $2,000 to go to Bloomington. And you want to know where we didn't, like when we opened up for Cheap Trick and stuff, those gigs were very little money.
Really?
Yeah, like they had us go to Peoria, and we had to open up for Cheap Trick, and then we went and we opened up for a few other bands. Those were the cheapest gigs. Like, they never wanted to give us money. And then we started to turn down gigs because the money, I mean, the money wasn't enough. Because they say, hey, will you come here? We'll give you $300. I'm like, $300? No way. Are you kidding?
Right.
Because it's a long drive for us. And I would have to work in the morning.
Right.
So some people would want us to play on Thursday nights. And I'm like, we do a Friday show. So I do it, but the money had to be right for me to do it. So I would do the morning show Monday through Friday. And then we would usually go out and do gigs Friday night and Saturday night. And occasionally Thursday and Sunday, but those were occasional gigs. The money had to be fantastic for us to do it. But when we did a gig, they'd get a really big crowd. So the bars would make a ton of money. I mean, the bars would. We had this one guy, the guy in Clinton, he paid us a shitload of money, and we would go up there and I remember one time we were like, thanks for paying us so much, but how do you get away with it? Because I think their cover charge was like $5.
Right.
And I'm like, how do you get? And the guy was like, do you know how much money I make in alcohol when you guys play? And he told us, we were like, holy shit. You know what I mean? Like, so then it made sense.
Right.
So, and then we go to Lincoln and we play Haji's place in Lincoln. Holy shit. Haji paid us. We got a bunch of money from Haji. And he would pay us a bunch of money. And it's because he made so much money at the bar. That's
Right.
how he could afford it. So, it was a good time, It was a lot of fun. But it was a lot of work, but it was a lot of fun. I loved it. I would love to put my band back together and do some gigs. I know that it's going to be a lot of work, but
Mm-hmm.
I would like to do it again. Oh, well. What other stories I got left, Steve? And by the way, we do have a second show that we got to do this
Yes, we do.
afternoon. I mean, what the hell?
Yeah.
I don't know what we're going to do for that other show.
Well, hopefully Dan will be able to be on
I hope so.
for the song.
Well, maybe you and I should write it. Maybe we should try writing a song if Dan's not going to write one.
Oh boy.
I thought Dan said that he had one.
Yeah, he already had one. No.
Yeah. On a dark desert highway, with his pants pulled up too high, his stomach was covered. He's a real dirty guy. He's got rats under his chair. You could hear them squeak. And if you look under his recliner, you can have a peek. Yeah, Dan said he wrote a song about your maybe it was Rascals. I don't know, Tom.
Yeah, I think it was. Dan says he has a song for tonight.
Steve's got rats. Steve's got rats underneath his recliner.
Huh.
You can have a peek. You can have a peek. You can hear them squeak. Plenty of rats underneath Steven's recliner. So we'll see what the song's to, but it's an Eagles song and it's about Steve and his rats.
I don't have rats.
When are you going out with Lori again? Poor Lori.
Friday, because I told her I was busy tonight because I have another show tonight.
What time Friday are you going?
Same time, 5:00.
And where are you guys going to?
I don't know yet. I don't know yet.
Just take her to your house and fucking show her a good time.
Maybe my house will be clean. So
take her to your house and bend her over. Give her the old Jimmy dumpster treatment.
Oh yeah, we got an enclosure around our dumpster.
Yeah. Here you go. Take her out back, show her a good time.
Oh yeah.
Plenty of room underneath Steven's recliner. You can join the rats. And then pull up your pants. I can't wait for tonight. That'll be a fun time. Yeah, so you're going to take Lori out tomorrow. Sounds like fun.
And I won't have a headache. Even if I do, I'll tough through it. I won't be
let's not be a pussy.
pussy.
What kind of guy cancels because they got a headache? Dude, nobody cancels a date because they have a headache. Nobody. Right? Brent goes, can you imagine Steven as Walker out by the dumpster getting some? Yeah. Steve's got a headache tonight. A headache tonight alone. Oh, Lord. That's a good one. We should write that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, Steve's got a headache tonight. A headache.
Headache tonight. Hello.
Ooh. That's off of, what is that? That's off of The Long Run, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
He met her on Facebook date. And
oh, Lori wants to have a date. She wants to meet Steve. But Steve is gonna be late. But he's not gonna show. I gotta write a song there. Because you know Steve's got a headache tonight. A headache tonight, you know. Steve's got a headache tonight.
Headache tonight. Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He was gonna get some tonight, but he's got a headache tonight. A headache tonight, oh no. Oh. Yeah. We should save that song. That's a good one.
Yeah, that would be a good one too.
We should save Steve's got a headache tonight for us. For Steve, Dan. We should have that song put in our bin.
Yeah.
We need a song about Steve pulling his pants up too high. We need a song about Steve having a headache and canceling his dates. And poor Lori being all excited about her date and then finding out it's canceled because he's a pussy. Can you imagine that? Oh, what's worse? Having a date canceled or finding out the guy you were going to date's a pussy.
Keep it up.
Oh my God. Now you know you're going to have to impress her. If you just shown up the first time, you didn't have to impress her because you always had I had a headache, but I showed up anyway. So you had a reason. You know what I mean? So now you're going to, now you're going to show up and you're going to have to be likable.
I know.
You're going to have to be charming and sweet and nice. And
I know.
don't you lose this listener, Steve. I don't want to put pressure on you, but you do not lose that. I like Lori. She's awesome.
I know you do.
She's awesome. Do not lose her as a listener.
We went through this last night. Like, God, please don't unsubscribe. You don't realize how much he will hate me forever.
And she is a subscriber. In fact, she'll be listening tonight, Steve.
I know.
Oh shit! So you better be impressive.
I'm trying.
You better, you better not. You better not make her. You better not make her to the point to where she says, screw it, I'm gonna not subscribe anymore, because then I'll make your life a living hell. So you better keep her listening, Steve. I'm sick of you costing us listeners every time you.
I know. I told her that. I said, please don't. You don't realize how
you blow it with somebody. Oh my God, unbelievable. Brent says Steve is a Central Illinois treasure.
Yes, I am. I don't know what that is, but
yeah. That's what he says. He says, you're a treasure. Oh, well. I think we've gone pretty good today, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Don't you think so?
Oh, I did. I know so. Yeah. Yeah. Been a good day so far.
You better hope so. Better not blow this one, Steve. Better not blow it. I don't want to put any pressure on you, but don't you blow it.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Unbelievable. Oh, good old Steve.
Yeah. No pressure. I'm feeling a headache come on already
Yeah.
from the pressure.
Oh boy. That new COVID variant
Oh no.
called Arcturus. It's called Arcturus, the COVID variant
Yeah.
is coming from India.
Oh man.
Yep. Yeah. So saying that there's another one out there and it's coming from India and it's insane in India. They recorded 41,000 active COVID infections yesterday.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
I'm not going out.
So
I better not be what
careful.
Christina has.
It's a brand new COVID variant that has attacked all of India and is heading this way. You know, there's a lot of people that fly from
Yep.
India to the United States. And you know someone's brought it back here. So you know we got it here. God damn, Steve will catch it soon.
No. No, no, no.
The Philadelphia Phillies had a dollar dog night.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, the Philadelphia Phillies had a dollar dog night at Citizens Bank last night. And I guess it was Tuesday, so 2 nights ago. And this is a fan favorite night, but it turned into a giant food fight at the game.
Oh.
Yeah, they started with a hot dog eating contest. These people were having a hot dog eating contest. And then it turned into a food fight where people were throwing hot dogs. They were throwing hot dogs from the upper deck to the bottom decks. And people were hit by flying hot dogs. And they started throwing fans out of the game, and then it got worse. So
That would be bad.
but dollar dogs sound great. Are you kidding?
Oh yeah, I wouldn't waste it. I'd throw the bun maybe, but
Dude, I love baseball dogs. You know what I mean?
oh yeah.
When you get a hot dog at a baseball game, oh my God. It's fucking awesome. Chicago, you know what I mean?
Oh fuck yeah.
Cub games.
Oh yeah. Well, no, I'd rather go to a Cardinal game,
But the Cardinals have decent hot dogs. Yeah.
that's so damn expensive.
Yeah. They have decent hot dogs. I like when you get those good beef hot dogs. They
Oh,
gotta have it.
yeah.
They gotta have beef hot dogs.
Oh yeah.
Jason says people were getting smacked by wieners. Sounds like Steve's got a party.
No.
Last thing, state of emergency has been declared in Florida,
Oh no.
in Fort Lauderdale, as heavy rain drenched Florida over 25 inches.
Really? Whoa.
This is a 1 in a 1,000 year event that they are calling a life-threatening situation.
Holy shit.
You seen the video of this?
No, I haven't. That's the first I've heard of it.
Oh my God, it's fucking insane. The streets in Fort Lauderdale, and I've been to Fort Lauderdale, and it's very nice.
Right.
It's very South Florida. And holy shit, if you see the cities, like downtown Florida, there's a on the street you could see a guy swimming. You want to see it? I don't know if you guys.
Yeah. No shit.
Let me make sure this is gonna work. Oh, hold on, we got a commercial.
Oh.
Play this fucking commercial. Let me make sure you can see this when I play it. All right, it's gonna wait till the bounty commercial's over. All right, there's the commercial. There we go.
Heavy downpours and thunderstorms here and in many other parts of South Florida. Vehicles submerged, and this video shows a person swimming down a flooded street.
You see that?
Forecasters are calling some areas of Broward County a 1 in 50 year rainfall event. Some other places are seeing even more extreme rainfall, possibly up to 20 inches of rain. That would be at least a 1 in 200 year rainfall event. All this, according to a CNN analysis of precipitation statistics from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. On Wednesday evening, officials in Fort Lauderdale asked residents to avoid driving or traveling to or across the city. In a news release, they told residents, quote, public works staff are clearing drains and operating pumps to mitigate the water as quickly as possible. The Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport was a drenched mess for many travelers, as shown by this video posted on Facebook. Another person posted this video and photographs on Twitter. An airport almost completely paralyzed by the historic flooding. By the evening, the airport was closed. Heavy rain in Miami-Dade County as well. Here, too, in the city of Miami, residents are experiencing flooding. In Hialeah, streets have become rivers. For many residents of this mobile home trailer park, the water is not draining fast enough. On Wednesday night, the National Weather Service told residents in South Florida to stay off the roads and not attempt to travel unless they're fleeing an area subject to flooding or under an evacuation order.
Oh, shit.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy.
I get bodily.
That's crazy. So that's what I thought I'd leave with. Get a chance to watch some of that. That's nuts.
That's crazy.
Yeah. All right, you guys. Let's see. What did we cover today? Steve's a pussy. That was number one. We covered that.
Steve's a loser because he lost to Colin in MLB.
That's number two. What else did we cover today? Jimmy got clocked by a guy at
and he got sex with a girl by a dumpster.
Oh yeah, and he got sex with a woman.
A beautiful woman.
Yeah, really good looking woman. Steve's still a pussy, but he says he's gonna go out with a girl on
Friday.
Tomorrow. Yeah,
tomorrow.
And we also learned about the floodings in Florida.
Yeah, terrible floodings.
We learned about the COVID variant. We learned about the new COVID variant too. We had all kinds of things today. Oh my God, what a show!
Yeah, today was very important. We have another show to do.
Yeah, and we still got to do another show tonight.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I want to thank you all for listening. Remind you, today's show is brought to you by our friends at Recontext. Recontext, 217-670-1132. Stop by and see Derek and the whole gang at Go by and see Joe. See Joe in his shorts. Joe wears shorts every day. So Whether it's 20 degrees below or 120 degrees outside, Joe's wearing shorts. You got to see him at Recon Tex. By the way, remember Recon said they're going to give you a gooch blast.
Yeah, I know. I've been watching the weather.
Happen, yeah. It's got to be. Got to be in the 80s.
Yeah.
Also brought to you by Just Beds. Just Beds over at 3120 Montvale Drive. It's Just Beds. You guys just go down Wabash. You go down Wabash, and then you turn off on the Montvale, and it's right there. You know where it is, right?
Right.
You turn off at that, what is that fucking cafeteria place? MCL.
Oh, yeah.
Right behind there. You know what I mean? That's where it is, right?
Yep.
Just go on in there and go to Just Beds. Get yourself a new mattress that's going to give you a good 8 hours of sleep. You will thank me for turning.
Oh, yeah. I bet.
And remember to tell them you're a Morning Disaster. Listen that you heard about them on Morning Disaster and get yourself a good deal.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now. All right. So come by, and if you are a subscriber, come by and join us tonight. Come by and join us tonight for our subscriber show at 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
A new song about Steve and his rats.
Yeah.
And who knows what else will who knows? It'll be me, Steve, Jason.
Yeah, probably Dan.
I think Dan, but Christina's.
She's still sick.
Yeah, she's making up excuses. I don't know what's going on with her.
Maybe she has a headache.
Yeah.
Don't forget the meet and greet Saturday, guys. Everybody come out.
I'm not plugging that.
I know you're not.
Christina wants to plug it. She'll wake up and be on the show.
Okay.
And should we do a hanging with Ray this afternoon? You want to try to do one?
That's it for you, buddy. I'm home all day.
All right, well, let's see how today goes. Maybe we'll do one this afternoon.
I have to get a shower.
Could we do 3 shows today?
Well, we can.
Maybe. I don't know how long it'll be. Maybe we should do one.
Yeah, do a quickie or an hour.
Maybe
or so.
Steve and I'll play MLB when you guys can watch it.
Oh yeah, I can
watch it. I kill him.
Oh shit.
Because if I play, I want to be putting up. Every time I hit a bomb, I'll be putting up. Just to watch Steve go, because Steve gets so angry. Yeah.
Oh shit.
So I'll be. By the way, Hanging with Ray and Tonight Show are both Patreon shows. So, Volk says he's refereeing. Oh. Shit. Sorry, Volk. Guess you'll have to watch it delayed, man. So you guys stay tuned. You never know what's coming.
Yeah.
All right. MLB pass. I need an. Oh, shut up! I'm gonna get you to play this stupid game.
Goose is trying to.
Yeah. When you get addicted to it, then we're all gonna give you a shit.
Yeah.
All of us will give you shit, calling you an addict. All right, you guys, have a good rest of your day, and we'll talk to you. By the way, subscriber show tonight and a subscriber show tomorrow morning. So we'll talk to you then. For those of you free listeners, we're only free Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So this is the last free show of the week. We'll see you next Tuesday.
Yep.
So long, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Subscribers will see